Are you guilty of this? Starting and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping, right? You start and stop your fitness journey, you start and stop your prayer life, you start and stop doing things that are beneficial to you, you start and stop going to school, you start and stop doing things that are going to help you in the long run. Is this you? Is it? Is it? If it is, comment it's me below. I'm guilty. Because listen, we all have been there. We have all started and stopped something that would eventually benefit us in the long run. And the reason why we do this is because somewhere along the way we lose track of why we start. A lot of times if we remember why we started something, it'll get us to our destination, right? So a lot of times there's things that's taught that you start with your why, start with the end in mind. But a lot of times you need to write that thing out. So write out why it is you are doing XYZ and go from there. And then work your way back. Like, okay, I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to lose these 20 pounds. So how am I going to get there? Right? So you work backwards. So working backwards means you say you're eating 5 meals a day. 5 huge meals, right? You're eating now. You're eating at McDonald's. You're eating Texas Roadhouse. Okay, you're getting the bread to go home. Okay, don't get the bread to go home. Work on eating healthier even when you go out. So instead of eating a whole basket of bread, eat one piece of bread. I know that's hard, especially at Texas, but it's got to happen. You got to start somewhere. Kind of focus on the habits that you do on a daily basis. So like I said, you eat 5 meals a day. Work on, okay, what is it that I'm eating in these 5 meals, okay? And if you can take that down to 3 or 4, and then add some, fruit or some 100 calorie snacks in there, they're gonna hold you over instead of an actual whole meal in between there, then that's okay. But like, just think about the things that you're eating throughout the day, okay? And a lot of things I always teach, eating in moderation. Like, instead of, like, the holidays are coming up, instead of eating everything all at once, because you're not going to eat everything at once, okay? You're going to take like 5 bites and you're going to be full, and then your body's going to tell you you're full, but guess what? You're going to be gluttonous and push past that because your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Guess what? The food is not going anywhere. Even if you fix your plate, you can put it in a microwave, cover it up, and save it for later, okay? But you're not going to eat all that. Do not eat all that food at one time. Allow your body to digest it and then eat on the rest of it, okay? But I'm not saying don't eat those foods. Just be mindful of the things that you're doing to your body. Eat in moderation, right? Allow your body, allow your taste buds to savor the flavor instead of, whew, I'm full, I'm ready to go to sleep. You're so full that you're tighter than a tick and you can't even blink. Like, I can't blink. I'm ready to go sleep. So don't do that. But like I said, things in moderation, right? If you drink 10 sodas a day, let's work on drinking like 5 to 7, okay? And then each week, take it down, okay? Until you're drinking none or 1 or switch over. Whatever you need to do. So a lot of it is just kind of working in moderation to change your habits, not just doing something drastic because you're not going to do it anymore. You're not going to hold on to something that you had to drastically change from, okay? And this is part of doing health God's way, okay? Health God's way is understanding who you are in Christ, your identity in Him, and not allowing media, the social media, that we scroll on each and every day, to make you feel like you're less than because you're not a size 2 or you're not a size 5 or whatever, and making you feel like you're worthless because you're not, right? You're not in Christ. You are priceless in Christ. And so when you understand who you are in Christ and that your body is a temple, you will treat your body as such, right? It's not just about eating right. It's also about moving more too, right? So you want to work on the things that you're eating and maybe eat a little bit less and then move a little bit more. So if you have a sedentary job, which basically means that you sit at your job, your desk all day, okay? Once you get up, when you go to the bathroom, walk a little bit, or every hour, kind of get up and move a little bit if you can, or even while you're sitting down to kind of walk in place, okay, march in place. But that doesn't mean that you don't do anything, right? You just have to be more intentional about your movement, right? I know it's been pushed lately about doing 10,000 steps a day, and many people aren't even getting 3 to 5,000 steps a day because of the nature of their job. And then when you come home, you're tired and you just want to kick it. So instead of kicking it, or before you go to work, kind of be more intentional. Doing a workout, you can catch workouts on my channel, or you can also, march in place. You can walk around your house for 30 minutes. Do something that is going to not only get that heart rate up, but get your steps. Okay. Even when you get home while you're cooking or whatever, got walk around in the kitchen. Be more intentional when you're on the phone. Walk around the house. Do things that are going to be more intentional. And as you are more intentional, those steps will go up, and you will notice that you are feeling a little better because you're moving more. So all of that plays a part, and it's very important that we be intentional about moving more, because guess what? Our body is a temple, so we should treat it as such. And we only have one body. And I know y'all like to say YOLO. YOLO. Yeah, you only have one life and you only have one body. So treat it like you care, okay? I'm not saying you gotta have a six-pack abs. I'm not saying that you have to be chiseled or anything. I'm saying to move more, to watch the things that you eat a little bit less, okay? And drink more water. A lot of people say, I don't like water. I don't like water. That's why you're going through what you're going through. That's why your body hates you, because you're not giving it what it needs. We need water, right? You can go without food, but you need water. You can go 3 days without drinking water. After that, you better get something in you. Okay. So drink water. And studies have shown that at least half of our body in ounces is what we should drink, right? So if you're 200 pounds, you should drink about 100 ounces of water. But y'all don't even get the 64 ounces. So let's start there, okay? So when you get up, drink a bottle of water. When you're at work, drink a bottle of water. And even start on another one. And then when you get home, drink the rest of that water. And then drink another one before you go to bed. If you don't want to drink it right before you go to bed, be strategic about where you're drinking your water, okay? Drink your water before you eat, and you won't be eating as much, right? But if you're gluttonous, you will. So be mindful of that, because we also want to be pleasing in God's sight as well. Okay, we also, like I said, treat our bodies as a temple, because our body is a temple. Okay, it's precious, and we only have one. Don't wait till the doctor say, oh, you need to change your diet. Oh, we're going to put you on these pills. Oh, we're going to do this, this, and this. Do what you can today. Do Health God's Way. And if you are interested in Health God's Way program, make sure you comment below. Our program is launching in a couple of weeks. So make sure you comment below, and actually we'll give you a free week of workout so that it'll get you over until when our program releases, because it's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait for you to join. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you comment below, or DM me, ask me other questions, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Until next time, you all make sure you move more, eat less, and drink more water. Until next time, okay, bye.